Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's been a couple months, but we are back in the lovely state of West Virginia, and we're doing the North Fork Mountain Trail. Super excited, never been out here. A little bit foggy right now, but I've heard this trail has the most views out of any trail in West Virginia, so let's go check it out. So this trail has some of the most beautiful views, in West Virginia apparently. But unfortunately, coming out here, as you can see, super foggy, but we got an early start. It's about 9:30 in the morning. It just finished raining. The fog's supposed to burn off here at some point, and it's actually supposed to go from about like 48 degrees and windy and foggy up to a high of about 65 today, which I will take. So should be a pretty fun trip once this fog kind of dissipates. It's gonna be some serious views, but unfortunately not yet. It's just a wall of fog. Again, we're on the North Fork Mountain Trail in West Virginia, so it's basically like a 24-mile point-to-point trail, and it pretty much goes along like just this flat ridge for like 24 miles. There's some elevation, but nothing too bad. Relatively flat trail. So being that it's a point-to-point, we actually used a shuttle service to drop us off at the southern terminus, and we will be hiking the full 26 miles back to the northern terminus where our car's parked. So plan is to put in between 12 to 16 miles today, and then do the remainder tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you guys what, I'm looking forward to the mountain views, but the fog is kind of pretty in and of itself. Don't want it to stay like this all day, but still kind of cool. Well, unfortunately, it's getting a little bit more foggy. There's Sarah starting to disappear, and she's about 50, 60 feet away right now. So visibility is unfortunately pretty low, but hopefully some of this stuff blows over so we can get some good shots here today. So for those of you that have been around the channel for a while, you're probably wondering what in the hell this monstrosity is up on the top of my pack here, because we all know that I am not a ground dweller. That's actually for Sarah, because when it gets below 40 degrees, she just freezes, and it's going to be in the upper 30s tonight. So that is the Thermarest pad right there. That's a 2 R value pad, and then she also has an insulated Nemo tensor inside of her pack. So I think her total R value is going to be like 6.2. So that should keep her plenty warm and toasty tonight. And I think she's got a 0-degree quilt with her too. So as always, I'm just rocking the hammock setup. Look how spiky. For those of you who have been around for a while, I have to apologize. This is not an ultralight adventure. My pack weighs about 25, 26 pounds right now for an overnighter. And that's because although North Fork Mountain has the most scenic trail in West Virginia, it's also the driest trail in West Virginia. There are no natural water sources up on top of this ridge. I packed in 4 liters of water, and Sarah packed in 3 liters. Now, about at the halfway point, there is a spring. And this time of the year, with all the rain that we just had, the spring should be flowing. But I've never been out here, didn't want to rely on it. So, you know, we're carrying 7 liters between the 2 of us. So that's where all the pack weight is coming from. Yeah, 6 miles down, about 3 hours in. So possibly about 10 to go. First time we sat down, second time we took off the pack. Fairly high mileage day, and we haven't been backpacking for about 2 months. So the plan is to just take the packs off about every 3 miles, take a 5-minute break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're getting what we're looking for. That fog is burning off. And it's about time that we're gonna see a bunch of good views for the rest of the trip. Super excited. Good news is, you know, sunshine is out, probably 60 degrees, feeling good. Beautiful day, get some vitamin D, sunshine on my skin. Oh my God, Seneca Rocks is down here. Hey. On a pipeline road now. Camp's actually that way, but I don't know what those are. And then can you see a high knob up there? That's where we came from. It's up there. All right, well, I think we're about a mile or so away from potential campsite on this road right here. That campsite's right at about the halfway point of the hike, and supposedly there's a spring down there. I'm gonna scope it out anyways. We carried in all of our water, but I'd like to know, where that's at for future reference. So, small possibility that we might actually stay there tonight. I'm not really sure. Or we might push on, another 2 to 4 miles. So, we'll see what happens. What are you doing with my bacon?
Staring at me.
So we decided to stop at this campsite, guys. This is the one that's at the halfway point. It's like 12 and a half miles in. Just tired for the day. I haven't backpacked for 2 months. It's been 3 months for you. We're carrying heavier packs, obviously, because we brought, a bunch of water. So I'm just posting up and having some ramen, and we got some ready bacon over here that somebody keeps stealing. So I'm gonna put some of this pre-cooked bacon in here into my chicken ramen. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. You have one more piece.
Yes.
Oh, there's another. Oh. If you guys think these are cool, that one's mine from Hilltop Packs, and then look how cute this is. Some loving boyfriend got this custom made for from Hilltop Packs. I'm actually an affiliate with Hilltop Packs, guys, so if you like some of this cool custom gear, I'm going to go ahead and put a link down in the description box below. So scroll down, go ahead and click on that link, and that's going to take you to my affiliate page. So anything that you purchase from there will actually help support the channel, and it also gives you a 5% discount as well too, and helps support a great small cottage company that makes fantastic gear. All right, everybody. Well, this is home. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind. Fire pit over here, and then we were dealing with some serious wind. It was fun to put this stuff up, but this is Sarah's home in the Six Moon Designs Lunar Solo tent. And then I've got my War Bonnet Blackbird. Everything's War Bonnet. Got the Mountain Fly tarp, Blackbird hammocks under there, and War Bonnet quilts as well. But I got this thing pitched super low to the ground. I mean, it's hard for me to get in and out of it, but we don't really have a choice. I mean, as I'm sure you can hear, everything's taking a beating. So hopefully this wind dies down, but we'll see. Well, everybody, I think we're going to step off for the morning. The wind never did get any better. Might have actually got a little bit worse, but now instead of it being about 60 degrees, it's probably like 38. So I don't know what the wind chill is, but it's bad. So we're going to get hiking, warm up a little bit, and then I'll record some more stuff on trail. But right now, like we're freezing and just have to get moving. Nothing about high winds was in the forecast. But it's been like this since what, 2 o'clock probably yesterday? So yeah, I mean at this point, it's been like this for like 16 hours or something. So it's about 8:30, we got 12 miles left to go, so see you guys on trail. right, well, we're a couple miles into day 2, probably about 2.5 miles, so still have quite a bit to go. We stopped real quick, kind of took off some layers, sat down for a couple minutes, but now we're back on the move, so time to hunt down some more views. Tell you what, beautiful day out here. I mean, you know, even though there haven't been a ton of views so far today, you know, beautiful blue sky. Got some awesome pine forest we've been walking through, and it's actually been a really beautiful walk, even though there hasn't been a ton of views so far, but some of the best ones are still to come. The ridge is really narrow, probably the most narrow spot on the ridge we've been so far. And there's just views on left side and right side. So let me just give you guys an idea, so how narrow this ridge is right here. So there's mountains all across to our right here, and then you just walk about 15 feet this direction, and then you got views over here too. Sorry if it's shaky, try not to fall down. But I mean, everywhere you go on this trail, especially this time of year with you know, no leaves on the trees, it's just you're never more than like 30 seconds from a view. Oh man, we're gonna take a extended lunch break here. Sarah's sunning herself. It's a nice thing about having a foam pad. You can just lay it on the ground, take a break. We just made the biggest climb of the trip. I think we're at the top of North Fork Mountain right now, and some really good views up here. But man, we're tired. You know, I haven't backpacked in 2 months. It's been 3 months for her. You know, we're doing 24 miles on an overnighter. You know, didn't really sleep well, you know, either night really, so it is what it is. I'm gonna fuel up here. I didn't eat my oatmeal this morning because the wind was blowing like 60 miles an hour and we were cold and didn't want to sit down and eat, you know, so I just had like a Pop-Tart and stuff for breakfast. So gonna make some oatmeal, gonna have some coffee, gonna take turns kind of napping for about 5 minutes and then get back on the trail here. All right, well, after a significant hiatus, we are now back on the trail, and time to get the Chimney Rock and then finish this thing out. Oh my God, dude. Yes, dude.
run too, so I'm not charging again. I was actually need a little shorter.
All right, everybody, I think it's about time to shoot an outro here. We're making a like 2,000 foot plus descent. A little while back, those really cool rocks you saw, that was called Chimney Rocks. It was a bushwhack up there, you know, not a real trail. And then, you know, the ground has just been super rocky. I mean, we're gonna end up doing like 12 miles today in about like 10 hours probably. You know, we stopped, took some breaks and stuff like that, but the mileage is pretty deceptive out here, which can be said quite a bit, you know, for West Virginia. As you can see, we're getting ready to go back downhill with rocks again. So I'm trying to pay attention while I record this. But guys, awesome trip. I've been to Spruce Knob in West Virginia, I've been to Roaring Plains, and I've been to Dolly Sods. So this makes my 4th West Virginia mountain backpacking trip, and I do believe the best views I've seen in West Virginia are out here. You know, I'm not sure which one of those 4 trails I would say is the best, but I do think that the best views are out here as well as the most of them. So guys, if you appreciated the effort and you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Awesome trip, would definitely do it again. I do think I'd split it up into 3 days though. But as always, guys, you know, if you want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to tag along for some West Virginia backpacking adventures such as this one, you should join our Facebook group. It's called Backpacking Ohio and it's called Backpacking Ohio and Beyond, and we're actually organizing an annual trip, and we'll be going to Dolly Sods for a 4-day adventure here in about 5 weeks. So I will be doing more of these in the future. You know, if you can't make it to the Dolly Sods one on such short notice, that's fine. Go ahead and join that group anyhow, because we will be doing more trips. So I'll leave a link to that down in the description box below. If you guys like some of the custom ultralight backpacking gear we have from Hilltop Packs, like I said, there is a link down in the description box as well too, where you can get a discount on some of the ultralight custom gear. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, so this trip was made possible by a local lady named Shelly who actually owns a renovated barn on her property that you can stay the night in. Got a bunch of cool amenities, refrigerator, microwave, coffee pot, everything you're going to need there. And she's got a bunch of animals running around outside. Pretty cool spot. So definitely look her up. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below.